So, hi guys, I'm back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club, and I left off where everybody enthusiastically agrees that they will make this literature club the best club in school. So, such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Elina-san, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I really can relate to this girl, actually. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desper- Sorry. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poem, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. She's like me. She's like super, super small and just yelling at everyone very angrily. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Uh, well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Ah, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Um, yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Elina-san? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought as four gorgeous pieces of ass are staring at me in disappointment. All four girls stared back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Elina-san. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighten up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Elina-san, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Elina-san, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh damn. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. tone. I knew she would like that. Lust. Oh wow. Misery. Oh, she likes that more. Basket. Doki Doki. What does that even mean actually? Rose. Rose. Oh, she likes that more. She really doesn't like my poem, I think. Existence? Melancholy. I like that word. Melancholy. I'm actually really a Yuri person, I think. Disown. Tragedy. Oh, Sayuri is a bit weird. Graveyard. Well, a graveyard is nice, but it's death. Wow. Uh, uh, covet. Oh, oh, tenacious. That's nice. Tenacious. I think Natsuki is going to hate me. Dance. I don't know what I'm writing. I'm a modern art person. I just choose some words and give a very dramatic voice to them. Blanket? Oh, massacre. That's not tears. I like tears. No. You all must be thinking, what kind of person are you? But I like things that go deep. Oh wow, please don't take that out of context again. I'm really setting myself up for these. Eternity sounds nice. Kawaii. Judgment. Is that how you spell judgment? Probably. Unrestrained sounds really good as well. It sounds very passionate. Like a old time puppy. Jump. Oh, she likes jump. I was thinking about, the sad sort of decision to leap off a cliff or something. Portrait question for fantasy? I thought she liked fantasy. Fine. Unrequited. Secret. Parfait. That's kitchen language. I think she would like that. Suicide. Cage. Cage is very nice as well. Unrequited. Oh, God. I think Sayuri really has a second layer or something. But I am going to stop it there for this second episode. I don't know how long this episode is, but I think it's a nice point to cut off, and we'll see what the other members of the group have to say about my poem. So, I'll see you back again next time. Bye!